My factor meals are here! Yay! Hey, CoreniaBug fans! Hope y'all are fantastic today! We're gonna have a different type of video today. I am gonna tell you guys about my factor meals I ordered. And I also, in the past, have tried Cook Unity meals. If you haven't seen that video, make sure you check it out. I'll put a link in the description. But today, it's all about factor. So let's go ahead and unbox these meals and see how they look. All right, we got our handy dandy pocket knife. Go ahead and dive in. I just looks like it's really well. The box looks like it's in good condition, so it's delivering well, so that's great. Go ahead and get in there. All right. I also will tell you guys, I have tried Factor before, but it's been quite a while, so I thought it was time to revisit the Factor meals, and honestly, they sent me a coupon, or as my dad would say, a coupon. So we used our coupon to purchase these Factor meals, and I'll tell you all about the price at the end, so stay tuned. All right. And, oh, here we go, some more coupons in here. So it's a share a free box with a friend. So maybe some of my friends will enjoy a free box from Factor as well. But that's really nice that they include that in here. Now, I mean, of course, they're trying to get more business, I understand. But that could be really cool for somebody that might like to try it out or want to order Factor meals for themselves. So, let's see. Oh, what's this? Open up. Exclusive offers inside. I don't remember this being in there before. Huh. What is this? Let's see. Free wings for life? What? Good chop. Special offer for friends of Factor. Okay. And with things? With things. Looks like a... Okay, so it looks like they're partnering with other brands and sending you like coupon offers to try to get discounts on other brands that they are recommending. So that's kind of neat. Maybe we'll research that later. All right, what else is in here? They do put in this super puffy insulation, which is kind of cool. Yeah. But that keeps your meals nice and insulated during the shipping process. So, let's see. And they put in these freezy packs, which look a little melty, but they're still mostly frozen. So we've got our freezy packs in here. And it looks like actually we have a few rogue little seeds from one of the meals here, but hopefully that should still be okay. We got some seeds that popped out of one of the boxes, but I think you'll be fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some of these meals out. We've got the Asian Crunch chicken salad. That's the culprit of the little seeds guys here. So I'll just lay these out on the table and tell you about what flavors we got. Okay, this one is chicken Caesar salad or salad. We've got the verde salmon. Let's see, what else? The Dijon mushroom burger, the Athenian style feta chicken. Now, some of these meals are for me, and then some of them are for my husband. We ordered 12 meals, so 6 will be for me, and 6 will be for him, and we'll each have like one for lunch this week. The mozzarella mushroom melt burger. Very nice, very nice. Let's see. Oh, another mushroom mozzarella burger. Okay. All right. And in just a few minutes, we'll kind of look at some of the calories and the fats and things, the macros on these. Buffalo style sour cream chicken ranch mash. Okay. Oh, and another freezy pack down at the bottom, so that way it's staying nice and cold. We have multiple freezy packs, and the freezy packs are awesome to use for later. Parmesan and sun-dried tomato chicken penne. Buffalo style sour cream chicken ranch mash. 2 more. The caramelized onion gourmet burger. Well, I don't know. And lastly, we have Ooh, loaded mashed potatoes and shredded chicken. All right. So there are our Factor meals. And one thing that I do like about Factor, and honestly, you can do this with CookUnity as well, but you can refine your search when you're selecting your meals by your goals, your nutrition goals. So if you like high protein, I need more protein. Or if you're trying like me to lose weight, you can filter by low calorie, like calories lowest to highest. And so usually I'll try to select the lower calorie options. But also, if you're diabetic,
I'm Wilfred Brimley, and I'd like to talk to you for a few minutes about diabetes.
And you're trying to get your A1C levels down, they have options for that. So they do cater to specific diet types, Mediterranean, keto, whatever your goals are, they have a filter for that. So you can search by your goals and by your diet that you're trying to stick to. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. That's all that was in the box with their filter or insulation there. Let's dive in and take a look at the macros on some of these Factor meals. Let's see what we are working with here. All right, the first one we're looking at, the loaded mashed potatoes and shredded chicken. And it sounds delicious. And it has 450 calories and 23 grams of fat. That is something to be aware of with Factor and CookUnity. I've noticed that a lot of the meals tend to be a little higher in the fats. So just something to be on the lookout for if you are trying to restrict fat in your diet. We've got 27 grams of carbs and 34 grams of protein. So, I mean, pretty good overall. Not terrible. And everything is fresh. So that's really awesome. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this one. The salad that we have. The Asian Crunch Chicken Salad. And this one is 400 calories, 30 grams of protein, and 30 grams of carbs. So, I mean, it has a lot of like cool toppings. Hopefully the dressing's really good. 400 calories is maybe a little much for a salad, but not when you've got all those toppings on there. So, hopefully that one will be really good. Let's pick another one at random. Let's take a look at this one. What is this? Okay. This is the Verde salmon. Okay, this one is on my husband's. It's a little higher. It's 590 calories. It's 33 grams of fat, 39 grams of carbs, and 36 grams of protein. So, that one's okay. We'll do one more and then we'll move on to the pricing. Okay, this one's another salad that I got for myself. It's the chicken Caesar salad. And this one is 430 calories, but it's 40 grams of protein and 15 grams of carbs. You guys can see on the side right there. Yep. So that one's higher, a little bit more on the protein with 40 grams and then lower on the carbs with 15 grams. So I'm excited about the macros on this one. Okay, let's talk about the price. I'm sure you guys are very curious about the pricing, what I paid for these Factor meals. And I ordered 12 Factor meals, and the total price that I paid was $90.88. That's with shipping, out the door price, $90.88. However, that is with the coupon, with the discount. I feel like the meals are generally kind of expensive for Factor and for CookUnity. The per meal price that I paid with the discount came out to $7.57 per meal with the discount. If you order these with no discounts at all, they come out to about $12 a meal. Same with CookUnity, they come out to like $11.99 per meal. If you are the type of person that can meal prep for yourself, you can cook at home, order your groceries, make your own meals, it's not a great value, honestly. You could meal prep for yourself so much cheaper than $12 a meal. But some people hate meal prep. They don't like cooking. Also, if you don't enjoy eating the same foods every day, a lot of times with meal prep, obviously you're eating the same food for your entire week because you made it in bulk at the beginning of the week. This will alleviate some of those problems. You can have a different meal every day of the week, so it offers more variety. And honestly, if you're going out to eat all the time, even like having fast food's not cheap these days. Even like McDonald's burger, what is like $9 now for like just a burger. So even if you're doing fast food or eating out all the time, this could be a good option for you, definitely. So let's go ahead and heat one of these up and go ahead and try one of our meals. I'll show you guys in just a moment. I don't know which one I want. They all seem like they're going to be good. Okay, I'll have to just pick one. And then I'll heat it up and then I'll come right back. Okay, I'll be back. Yay! We're ready to dive in and try this Factor meal. It smells delicious. I'm going to tell you guys, the smell, an initial first impression on this particular meal is fantastic. I'll tell you guys a little bit more about it. Let me show you the picture that is on the website though. So here is what it looks like on the website. If you can take a look there. There's what it looks like. And then of course here is what it looks like in person, the meal that I received. So obviously not quite as beautiful as on the website, but that's kind of to be expected when you're getting a meal service like that. But let's read a little bit more about this particular buffalo style sour cream chicken and ranch mash. It does have the little pepper beside of it, so it is a little bit spicy. And this one is 40 grams of protein, 550 calories, and 28 grams of carbs. Oh, let's see how many fats. 30 grams of fats. Okay, that's a little bit high, of course, on the fats, but that's okay. And I have learned something else with Cook Unity and with Factor. Try the sauce first before you go dump it all over the rest of your food. Make sure you like the sauce before you dump it all over the whole meal, because then if you don't, you still got to eat it, or you don't eat it and then you wasted your money. So let's go ahead and give it a taste. I'm super excited for this. Oh, the description. I do have to tell you. Calling all ranch lovers. I love ranch. That's me. So calling all ranch lovers, the beloved spice blend does double duty for this irresistible meal. First, creamy ranch seasoned mashed potatoes are topped with juicy garlic and herb grilled chicken. Oh, read more. Herb grilled chicken breast and a scrumptious bacon onion jam. Oh, bacon onion jam. That sounds amazing. A pat of chive garlic butter coats roasted cauliflower, carrots, onions, and celery. Finally, a side of buffalo ranch sour cream is a flavor-packed creamy dip, perfect for drizzling over everything. Well, they sure make it sound good in the description. Here we go. We'll see how spicy it is. I don't know. Oh, delicious. For me, it's not too spicy. And I'm not a super spice fan. I like a little bit of spice sometimes. Not super spicy, but kind of like a mid-range level of spice. So this is just perfect for me. Let's taste all the elements individually first before we kind of start mixing all together. So here's our potatoes, or our mash. Let's try. It's very good. Very good. Okay, let's get our chicken. Sometimes I felt like with the Cook Unity, the chicken breasts tend to be like a little bit dry. So let's see how the Factor stacks up against the Cook Unity. Let's see. Very good.
nothing stand out about the chicken itself. It is cooked well. It doesn't feel super dry. So I would say that's a good quality chicken breast overall. Just, it is grilled chicken at the end of the day. I'm sure it'll be even more delicious when we pour that sauce all over it, right? And now the veggies. They did put the chive butter in the veggies, so that should add some extra flavor to our veggies. But let's try it out. See what we think. That's really good. I do think that Factor in the past, my experience was that they do a great job of seasoning their vegetables. So if you're not necessarily a veggie fan, at least they really like zhuzh them up for you. So the veggies in the Factor meals are usually pretty delicious. So I'm going to go ahead and pour this sauce over my chicken. Yeah. Get that saucy on there. We'll put a little on the vegetables. Not too much. Just a little dibble, just a little bit. Make sure we get all that sauce over here. Oh, yeah. Especially if I'm counting calories, I in particular make sure to get like all of it. No calories left behind. All right. Well, I am going to sit and enjoy my Factor meal and and stay tuned because later in the week or maybe early next week, there will be a part 2 to this video. I will show you guys pictures and video of all the meals throughout the week as I'm trying them, and I'll let you know my thoughts and opinions on each meal and Factor as a whole. Is it worth it? Should you get Factor? Stay tuned to find out, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye!